this SF last pick, when I talk about all the things that make Lina so good against the heroes on Ivy, SF has the exact same kit. He's just a long range, like damage dealing hero who's gonna be able to buy stuff like a Scotty and just like
trading couriers. MNT, he is level 2 and he lines it up for the hook on the edge. Really nicely done for first blood.
And you can't even buy something like a range up to really deal with it. God, Top is just fighting so hard.
Yeah, low skill chucks the concoction at own me. And they will get some revenge up top. Maybe next time, losing a lot of his own HP with that rot on. Gonna have to try and run away while Cube does die to Pleb and they get the double kill on the Alk up top. It looks like bottom lane, Lodine still trying to... Nope. No relaxing. No relaxing for the Enchantress. They're gonna get a TP top from Cube though. Clockwork's coming in to save the day, keep the Ench alive. Maybe next time with a cold embrace on. Not doing an awful lot of damage with a rot. He just gets turned around with a battery assault.
Level 6 timing on Timber 2. I wonder if he's able to like stick it on the...
Oh, Mobe.
Oh my god, they're just more fighting. Let's go.
I mean, Lodine just jumps straight in on them. The hook misses. And the DP just turns with the Exorcism. Good cogs from Cube as well. They'll land the Light Strike array in, and MTD does have a Laguna Blade, but nobody's low enough for him to try and blast down.
And they're killing Top as well.
And they're going in. And they found this Own Me Winter Wyvern. Another kill across the board. Ivy just demolishing them in time. He throws Laguna Blade in there as well for good measure, but now trapped inside the cogs. In comes Ivy, chasing down the Lina and Cube. Right place, right time again. He's been all over the map, setting up pretty much every kill they've gone for.
Yeah. But you're chill. You just have a lot of options. Like I was trying to say, if you have a Jug or a Lifestealer, you feel pretty bad.
Oh, the Requiem disposed. That's a nice little play. Get in a couple of raises for good measure.
All right, nice. Yeah, strength in numbers, you know?
Bring all the tools you can. And they'll see the DP. Catch her out with the stuns. Requiem for good measure. And down she goes. That's a lot of nuke damage from DGG to blow her up. A decent amount of team fight. We talked about the Clockwork and how we liked that pick early on. But it feels like Cube is, that primary, but also only form of initiation and team fight. But if he gets off a hook shot and cogs like that, that's all you need. Cube with a perfect jump in, allows the DP and the Timber Sword to shred through the Shadow Fiend. Pleb gonna get the Requiem off in time, but the Winter's Curse overlaps. Does no damage, dies to the Spirit Siphon in the end. Lodine barely escaping the grasp of the Ghost. Ivy responding. I mean, two supports dying there for the Shadow Fiend and defending your tier 1 tower. Gotta feel incredibly good, especially if Alk can chase in for a bonus kill. Diving onto tier 1 and looking for the Wyvern as well. They're going to get more out of this than they ever expected. Low skill has found Owned Me. They silence up the Wyvern, and away they go into the tree line. Oh, another concoction, but the fog of war in the trees. Low skill's not going to find it, but they'll have the Chakram over the top to make sure that the Wyvern dies.
You're reaching kind of critical mass on this Alk. Like, he's smoked up with his team. He's ready to fight. He's got his BKB.
Yeah, this is late game. It's a late game out because 18 minutes in. let's go kill some heroes. Fight the Pudge, take him down, and then move into Roshan.
Oh, Pudge in trouble?
Yeah, might just get solo killed here. Acid sprays down. There's no one to help him out. G away from.
Yeah.
Right now, Lodine, he's having struggles dewarding, and he might have to pay for it. He gets jumped and out stuns himself with a concoction again. He's always going to have that second life. 1 minute left on Aegis.
To the bot side of the map and push that out because they won't have a TP.
Oh, a hook in there off the Light Striker, right? Gonna take down the Aegis. BKB's in the backpack still for the Alchemist as Pleb. He winds up the Requiem, but it's cancelled by Cube's hook shot back. A dive from Mobe behind tier 3, zones away the rest of DGG. Well, Max is still in there, but the hook back in. Maybe next time. Grabs the DP, but it's not enough to kill her. Requiem now from Pleb will be able to push and fear back the Timbersaw. As the Winter's Curse on the Alchemist holds him in place for a few seconds. They can't drag him back, though. The BKB gave him the safety.
Razors are so good in the lane, and just how this... Oh, never mind. They're going for a fight. This will save for later.
Yeah, that's fine. Low skill. Concoction blocked by the BKB. Rebound in. Dispose, no. The Lincoln Sphere. Low skill. Able to block out that reinitiation as the Winter's Curse. Just going to try and delay the push forward from Ivy, but in comes Cube again, finding the line. Angles onto MTD, forces another BKB. Jetpacks away. Just a bit of poke and prod here, but Ivy've got another round of battling to go forward in towards the Wyvern and the SF. Lodine's jump back into the DP as Pleb holding the high ground and trying to race back into Mobe, looking like he's going to get the kill with a final touch. Cube with the cogs trying to block them back, but the Laguna Blade is there. And Ivy maybe struggling now to get the damage they need, but you're right, SF is stuck. Low skill's got the kill, a double for the Alk. Maybe next time. And Own Me still trying to turn us around, though. Arctic Burn with the Aghanim Scepter upgrade. Long range and big damage from this Winter Wyvern. And they've killed off 4. Chasing the Enchantress now. MNT not going to get the hook, though. Lodin. Lodin's in. He's got the Dispose. Still unleashed up. Going to drag the Enchantress back. And a team wipe coming in. DGG. They get them all. The point at which Alex starts buying Aghanim Scepters for his team. Oh, a hook missing there. And MNT. They get the hook back into him. Nearly getting blown up by the Timbersaw, while Low Skill, the Alchemist, jumps straight on the Marcy, takes her down. Trying to catch up to the SF, the Lina, the Wyvern, but they've all spread their separate ways. Doesn't look like they're going to catch any bonus kills. So is the SF a little bit, and that allows Cube to get in with a hook shot. Pleb, he's got Pike and BKB, just turns to fight the clock. MTD zones away the Eng, and Alk with DP straight on the Pudge. Winter's Curse trying to hold her back, and Cube the first one to die as Lina and SF turn around onto Low Skill. The physical damage takes him down. The Ghost, not something they're too bothered by. The Requiem will get the fear onto the Alk at least, lacking the damage from it, but they've got plenty to back it up. And Ivy falling short. A D rune down bottom. The last one we saw got picked up by the clock just to try and steal it away from Radiant, but SF, he's walked straight in and got it. BKB's ready, turns to hit into Low Skill. Plebs at half HP, but they lose the clockwork quickly. Now Ivy the one's on the run away. Lodin was looking for that reinitiation with the rebound.
Sustain and live.
Have multiple lives, basically. It gives you the freedom to play aggressively like that. Pleb jumped on. He doesn't have BKB, but he does have the hook and Dismember to save him. Exo going to be expended here by Mobe, but look at the damage from Lina. Now the slow from the Skadi. Hookshot back in from Cube, though. Trying to zone out the Shadow Fiend and isolate him, but they've got the heal. Cold Embrace going to keep him alive a little bit longer while Lina trying to unload her damage, but she's been silenced, sent back. Ivy hold the high ground in that top jungle, and now they're moving forward with the Alchemist to find maybe next time. Lina from the high ground, though, the artillery cannon launching in. They've got the Winter's Curse onto the Enchantress, which blocked the damage onto the Alk, though. Owned Me. He's still looking to get back in here and maybe save the Lina, but gonna be left alone to die. MTD there. Low Skill. Okay, he's all right. Looks a little bit scary there, but now when he's concocted himself, Pleb just has the Requiem on him. Rebound back in, hook across. Lotus Orb still on him, so MNT can't dismember just yet. Damage not coming fast enough. Low Skill is still alive somehow. Another Lotus put on him. I don't know how he's managed to weasel himself out of that situation.
Got buybacks again.
We do.
Lina's is coming up now, so I think they're pretty good.
Vincenzo. He's BKB'd up and sproinked back. Aghanim Scepter on the edge, giving a bit of a gap, but in comes Cube, hooking onto his DP. Not landing on the SF or anyone as the Impetus launched out long range, but Pleb the one to be focused and forced back towards his base. Another missed hook. MNT was SF. Can't quite get the catch on him. The hook misses. Max turn to get that Scythe of Ice in, and now Low Skill arrives. Whack, whack, whack into the back of maybe next time. Nearly kills him off straight off the bat. They did disarm Pleb for a second there, but the turnaround, the damage, the Daedalus you called for. MTD shredding through the cores of Ivy, and now with the Requiem, they're going to fear up Mobe. The DP's down, and Pleb grabs a double kill. I love the cogs turning as you progress through the
and now the cogs are dying top lane.
Yeah. Now they take it pretty quickly. Now Ivy
is coming.
I mean, they can't position themselves fast enough, can they? Oh my god! Cube! He just grabs the Aegis! What else did he get? Aghanim Scepter taken as well. He's gonna die here again. Oh god, no, he can't escape from this with the jetpack and the Force Staff, the range damage, the Ghost Scepter. He's bought himself enough time. Okay. Went to I'm gonna jump forward though with a blink and the catch on Clog. Finish him off with a Splinter Blast, but what a god.
If it doesn't give you a buff as well, what's the point?
I'm not sure. Maybe he can give it to himself, but yeah, Lina unloading a bit of damage on the clock. Low Skill. He's on that Pudge, but the Yule Scepter is actually the neutral item there. Stormcraft buying a bit of space, while the Winter's Curse holding the DP in next to the Alchemist, allowing Pleb to get a big two-man Requiem. Aeon Disc is popped over Mobe, but Low Skill, he's dead. Does have buyback, but DGG are just stomping all over this fight now. Shadow Fiend and Lina. Huge damage from these long-range right-click cores, and he catches the Timbersaw with the Light Strike Array, grabs a triple kill, and off they go. It's gone. And Like, what do you do? You're going to catch the Lina here? She doesn't have BKB, and there's no Dismember to save her. They used it on the Shadow Fiend already. Lodine getting feared back towards the Dire Base as well, trying to D-ward on his way out. So Ivy with the triple buyback.
A really good fight for Radiant.
They see Max. The Timbersaw feared up. They've got Lodine to jump in. Hook shot catches the SF, but the Timbersaw looks like he's pretty dead. Does Timbersaw chain away? But the final hook is there to take him down. Alchemist jumps on the SF and realizes quickly that's not a battle. He's really... Oh, you can take it? Can he? No, they've got the heals and the Lincoln Sphere on him. He turns instead onto Lodine and finds the Marcy, but Low Skill's dying. Blink forward from Onmi, slowing him down on Lina. Gets the damage she needs. Dismembers on the back on the Enchantress as Pleb. Gonna shred through Vincenzo. Mobe still trying to jump in and play aggressively with the Ghost and the Spirit Siphons, but they just turn and kill her. They find the curse on the Enchantress. That's 3 heroes dead. The 4th one about to come. Cube, the only survivor. A disastrous fight for Ivy. Might just lead to the game ending. DGG ready to go high ground and looking for this game 1 victory. Finish her off with a hook. Maybe next time secures it.
He nearly killed the SF. It was probably the closest they've come in such a long time.
And then there's a cold embrace. And then there's a satanic. And he keeps healing back up. Cube, last ditch effort to hook shot in. Buy a bit of time. But it's never going to be enough. GG called. And game 1 going the distance. We do get to 60 minutes. Don't think we saw any tier 5 items, sadly. But DGG take the game 1 victory.
S4 was kind of in danger and dying a couple times until we finished that 4 stuff, for example.
The Chen, we've got plenty of heals and sustain to keep that TB alive in lane. But it looks like Max scouting Pleb coming high ground. The jump from the rebound. Lodine's in on this Veno. And there is the trample from MTD, allowing Onmi to claim the first blood.
Active combo.
Oh, Max.
The amount of...
This time he's dead, right? And Cube with another Fisher. Throws the Gale, but the Lucent Beam from long range.
Early.
Maybe a bit of an overreach from Lodine, though. Went with the rebound and gets turned on. Denied by Pleb, though, and then he's going to get the cross kill onto Cube's Earthshaker.
It's hard, but at the very least, Visage is also not really lasting. He's focusing way more on just trying to kill.
Is Max dying again? Oh, he's got those stick charges and the Fisher there from Cube blocking Lodine, but another deny. Primal Beast.
He's changed it. I like the change up in skill build. So while maxing Welling Death would be nice against the Primal Beast, he understands the only way this guy does damage to me and threatens my life. Max, please don't.
Wait, MNT's nearly dying bottom. They got the soul rip off, but Pleb dead up top. Both side lanes having a go at each other. Well, the chaos consumes you. And another one, a double for Pleb. Okay.
Yeah, what a nice lane for Visage. You're lowering the amount of... Oh god, Max, stop, relax, I'm finished.
Oh no! Max is dead again. Oh, the Fairy Fire. Raindrops and Wand. And that's the Lucent Beam and a final touch from Lodine. Finds another kill on it. Does die to the tower in the end. Back. You were right, though, with this Primal Beast rotating. Wanted to get involved down bottom, and it looks like they're going to aim for low skills TB. They've blown up maybe next time, though, with the arrival of Mobe's Timbersaw. And now the empty Primal Beast is stuck behind tower. Chakram down. 4 heroes rotate into that lane.
Where he's farming and getting his items that he can mid, and then just like rotating with the TP instead. Makes the most sense. No, I don't want to acknowledge it. I don't want to acknowledge it anymore.
He's got 3 denies. There's 4 heroes that are ready to fight. Venomancer, sadly, going hand of Midas to try and recover. Whereas DGG, they need to get Pleb involved, transfer this net worth into kills, and a Timbersaw one will be a nice pickup to transfer that into a tier 1. Or with Hood, nearly got his Sange done. JM has the mech, of course, he's had that for a while. And they're going aggressive into the enemy triangle with a Blink Echo from Cube, sets it up on the Luna, chain stunned into Oblivion. Just completely taken out of the game.
Blink timing by Shaker, I mean, that's amazing. Like, good on them. And then they smoke up with it instantly and make most use of it. And now they're just gonna take this jungle area as well.
MTD comes in here and a good high ground tomb placement. Trying to get on this Timbersaw, but he's so tanky with Hand of God, 12 one charges still in that Hood, allowing him to withstand the onslaught. Scaling up into BKB next. Yeah, I did also see Lodine buying a BKB pretty quickly. Oh god, Max is just being dived under tower. We spoke too soon. The heal from Chen won't keep him alive. Primal Beast dive and the Wraith Pact there. As Ivy trying to return the favor onto MTD. Looking at the familiars, looking at the Primal Beast. Cube has blinked in. The onslaught gets him a bit of distance until Mobe comes in with that nuke damage. Just raw power from the Timbersaw and getting on top of the Visage now. Have they got another stun? Where's the Earthshaker? He's there, ready with the Fisher. Blink back in, find 2 core kills.
They've been spotted by Scan.
They get the read. They know they're up here. In comes Cube, the Echo on the 2. Max, he's got the damage with the help of low skill to bring down Lodine and Pleb. So 4 kills in quick succession there. 3 core heroes dying on the side of DGG. You weren't kidding about this semi-carry Visage, right? With Luna Blessing plus the sidekick. Yeah, look at 50 plus 101. And we'll catch out the Marcy though with a Fisher from Cube. Metamorphosis getting used by low skill. Or is a bit tentative about going high ground. Pokes his head up, says hello with a courier from Chen. And they do Fisher maybe next time as they get the high ground tomb. And Lodine unleash onto JM. Trying to chase forward. There's zombies all over the place, and Veno with their Plague Wards out as well. They're trying to blow up the Timbersaw, but don't get the job done. Mobe, Timber chains away. He's healed back up, and MTD, the first core to fall as Pleb. He's got a TP home. No stuns, so he does successfully retreat, but now this means Roche is unlocked and available for Ivy. He's chasing, though, and they've got the Timbersaw coming in behind. MTD didn't want to expend BKB. He's going to use it now, but look at that. You're right. Latent toxicity just holds him in place that additional few seconds for them to finish the kill.
It's so threatening.
And it doesn't feel like DGG are ready for this whatsoever. Yeah, they've got the Luna BKB finished, but you have a reflection on you. Chakram's killing your Undying. He's got no buyback. And there's always the threat of this Blink Echo Slam from Cube. And the Hand of God heal with the Wraith Pact mech from Chen. So making a jump just seems impossible. I try and keep them back with decay spam, but this buyback from MNT just quickly dispatched. Oh, MTD's in onto Mobe. The Eclipse, there's the heal though, and the Sunder from low skill keeps the Timber in fighting shape. Caught up by a Primal Beast, but they're just lacking that additional damage to burst people down. Your racks are now falling, and another great Fisher from Cube into the Blink Echo finds the 2 cores. He'll get pushed around by the onslaught. Low skill still has that Aegis though, so a second life for him as Ivy clearing through DGG heroes left and right, forcing another 2 buybacks. They've delayed the Rack's death, but it will inevitably still die.
Nice.
Clash of styles. If you're behind, you're behind. You're not able to match the same kind of play style. And now Undying dead for another 40 seconds means low skill can just come and plonk himself in front of a tier 3, whack away at the towers. And again, DGG, they have to make some kind of miracle happen. I don't know, manifest a magical moment here to get in behind, but Mobe's already blown up your MTD Primal Beast. Luna's hunting for the Chen and did wrap around, but the Blink Echo from Cube locks her down. That's Pleb destroyed even through the BKB, and that's gotta be game now. 3 heroes dead, no buybacks. Plenty of time here for Ivy to start breaking these tier 4s. Looks like they're a little afraid of the tombstone. They come into the back looking for Own Me. Did get off his little stone form there as MTD slapping Max, but they lack the damage they need. No amount of soul assumptions are breaking your way through this line of Ivy as they charge towards your tomb, towards your tier 4s, and MTD's Primal Beast will onslaught back towards Fountain, but they're going to get slowed down here and caught. Wraith Pact is out. The TB with the Skadi will make sure there's no retreat for any of DGG, and there it is. The GG is called. Luna with a commiseration ulti. Dies in the end. Tying things up, going to game 3.
That and rolled with it much better in the mid game this time. Mid lane, he's now farming with like a Midas for 20 minutes and literally not taking part. You know, we don't want that to happen, really. It would be nice
we had a couple of games of it, didn't we?
Yeah. So I want him to have a good lane. And then I'm just thinking, okay, how can Doom deal with that?
Down and guard the active runes. He makes his life difficult, but the first blood actually comes on the DP. Picked up by the Doom.
I don't think any of us expected this. I was watching the runes.
Yeah, same. I mean, now I'm watching top lane because we do have the rotation in. Queen of Pain hasting up towards top, finding the takedown on Pleb, and Lodine stranded here in the trees. 2 kills there for Ivy. We're going to go for a turn, though, because Queen of Pain's arrived again. Level 4 troll. Gets off his whirling axes. 4 seconds for Blink on Quap, and now MTD. He's in here with the potential to lasso, but the shackle shot going to hold him in place, and Max gets a bit of room to get into the trees, but still dies. Whoa, Queen of Pain blinking aggressively forward into the lasso of the Batrider, giving a double kill to MTD. Good voice line. Well, they're going to go back in onto Own Me, it looks like. Queen of Pain wants to blink forward, keep that aggression going. Sonic Wave to make damn sure he's dead. This is the signal now for top lane for a play to be made by MTD. Trying to get in on top of Max. Doesn't have the onslaught here on the Primal Beast, so no real disengage available. Lasso ready in a second, and that's what that flame break opens up for MTD, just to grab and drag the Primal Beast back.
Looking for a fight top, though.
Pleb, smoke breaks. Do we have onslaught yet? We don't. So no disengage for Max. Gets tossed back. Flame break is there as well. And very quickly get rid of the Primal Beast out of this top lane. Fly over the top and burn him down.
And start his comeback proper. But the rest of his team are doing a good job of like holding the map in the game.
Yeah, they're just lassoing this DP top. Position 5 gets the EXO out. Bit of heal there coming in from the wand, and the raindrop saving her for a little while. But Queen of Pain has to blink away. Now Max is stuck in the middle of 4 DGG heroes. And Ivy, it starts to feel like they're to scale into a hard-hitting core hero, and they will get the pulverize on the bat. Sonic Wave will push maybe next time back as well. A big streak to take, and a shackle shot latching onto the two of them allows Ivy to play aggressively behind this tier 1 tower. Sat in that mid lane looking for tier 1 with a catapult wave, and the blink lasso from Bat finds the DP. Primal Beast tries to onslaught in with his trample, but a Doom now landing on the Queen of Pain means they're able just to shred through her. A double kill for Batrider as DGG plant themselves in the mid lane, and it looks like they're going to simply take down this tower. Got an idea that there's still vision around here, but Ivy have all set up for the move forward. On to maybe next time. Onslaught in, not going to work out though. The shackle shot latching on to the Doom in the back, and the pulverize with that Sonic Wave clears through him. DP with the EXO, trying to burst through maybe next time, but they've got that Guardian. Low Dean trying to keep them alive, but the magic damage now being burst through. Multiple fighting straight into it. And, I mean, look at Pleb. Battle Trance gets the roots, nets up the Queen of Pain, and solo kills her. Oh,
The ward that they have just down there in that jungle that spotted the Quap and let him make that play.
Maybe next time does die solo to the Weaver top, but I don't think they care too much about that.
It makes a lot of sense just knowing, okay, no lasso, we can definitely fight, but they don't want to dive at tier 2.
And now they've got to catch on the Wind Ranger. No deny, low skill, dusted up by maybe next time. Oh.
Yeah, because you don't want to do it when it's like 4 seconds left, because then you just die.
Clicking everyone. Any sentries, any dust, anything? No. MTD Batrider's going to firefly up to the high ground. Weaver still alive. Low skill, rebounded upon, but there's the time-lapse back. Own Me has another dust, and the Blink Wall Stomp will catch him, but a great onslaught and the trample. They need this Guardian Angel to allow Pleb to turn and fight. Takes down the Primal Beast, claims the Aegis life, and turns quickly on to JM Vicento. But they want the Weaver, that's the target they'll get. Wall Stomp stun, Lincoln's popped, low skill, about to die, and MTD takes him down. Fighting into Aegis with their BKBs, working out wonderfully. As Batrider will have a blink away, helped out by the DP with a silence, but a 4th kill here on the cards for DGG. Aiming for the Death Prophet, even in front of this enemy tier 2. With the Spirit Siphon though, JM actually getting back in towards them, and Batrider so close to death. They'll shackle shot up the Omni Knight. He's the sacrifice that they're willing to give in the end, but a resounding victory for DGG again.
Force her blink and then just blink after her. That's massive.
Oh, can we get the Quap? In we go with the lasso, no Lincolns yet, and Troll with the net will catch out 2 kills here for DGG. Pleb knows it, he feels it in his bones.
Nice.
And they've got to drag back on JM Vicento down at bottom lane, MTD. He spends the lasso, but doesn't quite finish her off, and now the TP home. Oh, that's close, dies in fountain, doesn't she?
That is so massive. It just a Weaver and a
They'd like to go late game, and now we're reaching that point. Pleb is holding Aegis, holding high ground, low skill, moving forward with Max, blinking up towards their triangle and finding the Doom. Own Me gets out his BKB and a War Stomp. They've got that Guardian Angel to keep him healthy, and Pleb turning, trying to fight here. Pops the Rampage, holds the Battle Trance, gets the first hit bash off the ranged hit. Low percentage chance of that. Now the melee bash to pair up with it. Shackle Shot will be there to hold him back, though, allowing Max to get a bit of distance, but Troll with a blink closes that quickly. They need another Shackle Shot here. Battle Trance is out from Pleb, chasing forward, gets the axes in, and the Root Bash, he just chain stuns the Wind Ranger down. MNT looking to dive tier 3s. Pleb really feeling himself. They've got the Infernal Blade, the Bash, the stuns. He just can't move. The Weaver locked in place. They can't press any buttons when the Pleb Troll is up in your face. They get the dive into tier 3s, kill off the DP. Queen of Pain's dead elsewhere as well. She was fighting in a 1v1 against the Bat Rider. MTD just solo kills her.
Oh no,
The chance. This is his natural habitat. 30 plus minutes into the game, holding Aegis, holding high ground, low skill, moving forward with Max, blinking up towards their triangle and finding the Doom. Only gets out his BKB and a War Stomp. They've got that Guardian Angel to keep him healthy, and Pleb turning, trying to fight here. Hops the Rampage, holds the Battle Trance, gets the first hit bash off the ranged hit. Low percentage chance of that. Now the melee bash to pair up with it. Shackle Shot will be there to hold him back, though, allowing Max to get a bit of distance, but Troll with a blink closes that quickly. They need another Shackle Shot here. Battle Trance is out from Pleb, chasing forward, gets the axes in, and the Root Bash, he just chain stuns the Wind Ranger down. MNT looking to dive tier 3s. Pleb really feeling himself. They've got the Infernal Blade, the Bash, the stuns. He just can't move. The Weaver locked in place. They can't press any buttons when the Pleb Troll is up in your face. They get the dive into tier 3s, kill off the DP. Queen of Pain's dead elsewhere as well. She was fighting in a 1v1 against the Bat Rider. MTD just solo kills her.
Oh no, Ivy. Just you don't have any like displacement tools.
Yeah, and if you get jumped like this, you are just losing a hero straight off the bat. Max gets his BKB out, the Doom. He jumps in the back, the AoE one on the Queen of Pain, and the onslaught across puts Max in even more danger. Onmi's going to hunt them down into tier 4s. Ivy down 2 heroes now. Jay and Vincenzo caught out inside that Doom. The third one falls. Primal Beast and Weaver, they're being dealt with in the back lines, hunted and killed. That's GG called, and the road ends here for Ivy, as DGG will move on.
Jeez, I didn't expect this. Not to... I mean, Ivy looked so dominant in the early game of both games, but coming into this one, it was really well played by DGG. They super impressed me. They kind of just completely flipped their play style. Yeah, like Troll was kind of not getting involved, but I think they did such an amazing job of fighting with the rest of the team. I mean, even like early game, right? You're like, okay, Doom's had a rough time. What are we gonna